Good strike right there. Hitting off of the front leg or the back leg. This very concept completely changed my ball striking, and it will also transform yours for the better. I went through a really rough period of inconsistency for about 5 years. I was hitting behind the ball, in front of the ball, good, bad, ugly, everything. And I was trying to get myself shifting back and shifting through, hit the ball, because I was told that this would give me more power. And then one day, after having enough of that, a pro came along and said, hey, why don't you focus on hitting off of your front leg instead of your back leg? And I had really never given the idea a thought, because everybody at that point had told me, you got to play golf off of your back leg and then get back to your front side. And then what happened was this miraculous transformation. Instead of shifting and hitting all over the place, I was told, get more over the ball and hit off of the front side. What resulted was consistent ball first strikes taking a crispy divot in front of the golf ball with even more power than I had before when I was hitting off of my backside. And why did this happen? This just blew my mind completely, that I had been trying to coordinate a shifting of weight between my feet for so long, my whole golf life up to this point. And then it occurred to me, well, we're moving variables here, and the golf swing is a circle. So your most important thing in golf is right here, contact. Your ability to control contact, to control how this club comes into the ground, to take that crispy divot in front of the ball, shot after shot after shot after shot like you see on TV, and it feels really good. And there was no secret to it. It just made sense. If you shift, and if your head moves off the ball, your contact is then shifting. So if I'm shifting, I'm hitting back here. If I didn't shift back to the ball, if I just shifted and I swung from this point, I would hit behind the ball every time. Or I'd scoop and hit it thin. That's romantic. How many of you seen that shot before? It's not a lot of fun. Or if I shift back the right amount, I can then time it up and hit the ball well. But there's that word, time it up. And I don't like time it up in golf. Timing in golf, we need to minimize timing. Timing's too hard to coordinate. If I want to go on a cruise ship for a month and come back, I want my golf game to be in the same spot that it was before I left. That's what happens when you shift from hitting off the backside to the front side. So now hitting off the front side, what changes? Well, everything in your life. One, it feels weird at first, but two, if you keep your weight over the front side, it keeps your head over the ball, and then you return the club to the same spot every time. And it's a really powerful strike. It's not like we're hitting ground balls in the dirt here. You just saw me hit that 7-iron there 185 yards, carrying. That's not a whole lot of effort. That's because I compressed it really well. The weight on the front side helps you to do that. And so staying over the front side ended up being the best thing ever. It was like steak, a nice prime rib, a good cut of meat. Because then I can start hitting the ball first every time. I start taking a divot in front of the ball every time. My consistency went through the roof. And your consistency too. A lot of golfers are afraid to put their weight more on the front side because they're told in all the other magazines, don't do that. But really what you're trying to do is stay centered in the golf swing. So weight on the front side isn't something you should be afraid of. It's actually the norm. For all golfers on tour, the best ball strikers, weight on the front side is something we see day after day. If you look at the legs, the knees are not talked about enough on TV. The best ball strikers will have a front knee that's lower than the trail knee. And whether the player starts from a position like this, maybe they're more over the ball, in either case the knees have this type of look to them. Front knee going lower, trail knee going higher. And for you to have that, you have to have weight on the front side. What is pushing down? Well, how could there be more weight? Well, it's obvious. It's like a scale. they're pushing more down to the front leg. That's the only way you can get that knee to go down. And if we look at the rear, the tailbone view, now this is romantic. The tailbone is moving targetward. Because the hips are turning, the knee is going down. It's not a secret. It's just how the body's working. Your body's a chain, it's making a reaction. So as I keep my body centered and I swing, whether I feel a shift off the ball, if I stay centered, I still have to get weight left. I can't really shift or sway this way. No, because then I'm off the ball. If you feel a little bit of pressure into this side, pressure is not weight. Feel pressure into this side, your weight's still forward. A lot of golfers are thinking that they need this shift. But if we watch the best ball strikers of all time, and the ones on TV right now, we're seeing this with their knees. Front knee going down, trail knee going up. Now we're seeing that with the tailbone. Tailbone going to the target, never going away. When we look at what causes inconsistent ball striking, it's the opposite of these things. It is hitting off of the back leg, staying on the back leg, shortening the arms. So hitting off the back leg and shortening up the arms usually results in a little pull cut or a pull or a slice. And it's not very powerful. And if I just change my program, if I don't change my swing, and I just change which side I hit off of, it dramatically changes the contact of my ball and distance. So now we're no longer hitting off of this leg, but we're staying over this leg. Same swing as before. I bet we're going to see a very different result. Same swing, same effort. I just hit off of the front side on this one. I hit off of my trail side on the other one. What would you rather have? Well, if you're after playing the best golf of your life, the front side is the most consistent, crispy place to hit from. And this works with all of your clubs. Really nice strike right there. And I know this club is going to come into the ground the same spot every time. I've got a ton of confidence in that because I'm no longer coordinating a shifting or swaying move. Some very solid strikes right here. So if your ball striking isn't quite where you want it, think about hitting off of that front side, making that change, like I did. Changed my life for the better. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I'm here teaching you golf, to help you play the best golf of your life. So if you're looking for a way to do that, check out my online golf school, SagutoGolf. It's a complete golf swing training program that builds your swing, step by step, to help you hit shot after shot crispy. Life is far too short to play bad golf, so start playing the best golf of your life with SagutoGolf. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a future episode.